The correlation between zooplankton community structure and water quality in Dilat River was analyzed using PCA component analysis and is presented using a correlational figure which was used to identify the major environmental variables. Open-close water quality parameters influencing zooplankton community structure in Dilat River in Palutaw and Pasugong Bukidnon. Anong gisulat ni ma'am? Kani man yung butang dira o? Kani man to diri ba? Idungagan ako and is presented using a correlational figure kay para dili makurat ang reader nga naay figure dito, tama? Which was used to identify the major environmental variables, water quality parameters, influencing zooplankton community structure in Dilat River. PCA highlights the dominant gradients that controls ecological variations, wherein the closer the variables, water quality parameter and zooplankton species are positioned to each other, implies for a positive correlation. Gibutangan na ni ma'am dira kay nga naman mudiit surong magyawit dito ba nga closely distributed to ana raman mo niya dayon ana man din ang reader na understand yo. It's important to establish first kay para ma-understand nila ang figure kay same man na siya sa inyo ha wala naka-understand sa una, tama? Dapat kamo ang hinungdan nga makasabot na sila how to read ning ana ang figure, ha? Dili pwede nga magpadayon ang cycle of intimidation na gaka-intimidate man. So kana ha i-add ninyo na relationship of zooplankton kani kani A mag A man siguro mo ani dapat by no A ana guro correlation guro no dili lang relationship ang term. I-italics dayon, italicize ni siya kay para mas maklaro ba? Figure blank shows the relationship between water quality parameters and zooplankton abundance in Dilat River. The results suggest that zooplankton taxa such as Acarcia, Lecane, Thermocyclops, and Brachyunus are positively associated with higher conductivity and BOD conditions. Figure and table. And kaning dalawang table. Tama, no? Kaya naman. Ato din ang A, elaborate. According to blank, high conductivity and BOD indicates elevated levels of ions and organic matter in water, often reflecting mineral enrichments or pollution caused by anthropogenic inputs such as agricultural runoff and domestic waste. Open-close citation. The close association of these taxa, kani nga mga taxa, to high conductivity and BOD implies its tolerance to a stressed water condition, characterized by high oxygen demand and high conductivity. According to USEF, these taxa are highly tolerant to organic enrichments and fluctuating oxygen conditions due to their adaptive physiological traits and rapid reproductive strategies, allowing them to persist under increased organic loading. So, kani nga mga figure, kani nga figure here, ibutang nimo na dira ha. Okay? Kaya ano makita niya nga kani si kinsa ning pangyawit dire si Acarcia, si Lecane, si Acarcia, si Lecane na rao. No? Next one. In contrast, rotifers and cladoceran species like Lepidella, Platyas, Keratol. Ang title guro na ko, correlation of zooplankton species abundance, no? Abundance and water quality parameters. In contrast, rotifers and cladoceran species like Lepidella, Platyas, Keratella, and Rosmina are distributed closely with DO and temperature, indicating an association with these variables. Tama ba? DO and temperature. Tama, no? The study by Villaruel and Camacho have mentioned that DO and temperature greatly influences abundance of rotifers and cladocerans. They have emphasized that such taxa are associated with well-oxygenated waters where aerobic metabolism and reproductive performance are enhanced. Kani siya nga mga terms na ani sa inyong paper, gi-arrange siya gapon ni ma'am para lagi again kanang ang manner of stating it is like you're giving storytelling rather than mosaic. No? Kanang murag article ga ana-ana ra. Okay? Enhance. Dayon, for the case of radiolarian species, it is positively associated with higher TSS levels, which according to USEF, likely reflects its association with turbid waters where suspended particles and microorganisms are abundant. In most cases, gibutangan ni mamog in most cases ha, sa inyong giingon ani kay elevated TSS, ni ana ra dayon mo. Ganong nagbutang si mamog in most cases. Minawa ha, in most cases, elevated TSS greatly affects zooplankton distribution by modifying turbidity, light penetration, and food availability, thereby influencing feed efficiency and habitat suitability. However, remember, incidental rami iyahang presence, so therefore, dili na siya tungod na kay naka-bet siya sa environmental condition, kundi na-timing na siya niabot siya dito. Tama? Mauna nga, nag-add si Ma'am Ani. However, considering that Radiolarian are marine or estuarine species, there is a possibility that its strong relationship to TSS reflected in figure blank may not be due to its ecological preference to high TSS condition, but rather the current weather condition that resulted to increased suspension of solids. There is a possibility that the presence of this taxon in Dila River is associated with water condition having high suspended matter, often caused by increased rainfall. Ikaw nagipapasa nila no? Kay wa kay pakita pila na kaadlaw. Butang na dire. Mag-message ako ninyo kung pakuha na ko ha. Maningkamot ta kay dapat sa timeline. Considering that Radiolarian are marine or estuarine species, there is a possibility that its strong relationship to TSS reflected in the figure, katong figure ha, may not be due to its ecological preference to high TSS condition, but rather the current weather condition that resulted to increased suspension of solids. Unsa day ang weather condition nga makapakos og taas og suspended solid? Subutan ninyo. There is a possibility that the presence of this taxon in Dila River is associated with water condition having high suspended matter, often caused by increased rainfall or water runoff, which may have disturbed the riverbed, allowing resuspension of Radiolarian remains, open-close, or incidental introduction of this species to this freshwater ecosystem due to water runoff. So, naatay duha ka possibility. It's either ang Radiolarian na iyang remains na ana dito daan sa riverbed, dayon natarog siya mo ito nga nakuha ninyo, or water runoff. Ang water gikan sa yuta ni padulong dito sa river mo, dayon siya nga nabutang dito sa Radiolarian, no? The temporal distribution of sampling months as shown also in figure, katong sa ka-figure ron. Further, so, kanina biga pa nga figure ng temporal distribution ng basabot kanina. October, TSS, Radiolarian, tama? The temporal distribution of sampling months as shown also in figure blank further supports this possibility, with October distinctly characterized by heavy rainfall as reported by Pag-asa, is shown to be highly influenced by TSS. Doon sila, tama? Thus, the increased precipitation in this month resulting to disturbance in riverbed and increased water runoff may have possibly catered incidental documentation of this non-riverine taxon. No? So, Istorya, ang inyong gisulat ani dili lang ni taman ay. Dengi impa ni ma'am kay para mas felt kay nga naman current man gyud nga situation sa inyong data. Tama? So expound siya. I-try to correlate nga. Alam ano ka ba nga TSS nga dili man siya common dahil sa riverbed. Kulo, TSS taas ang suspension. Pagtaas daw ang suspension, meaning disturb. Ang hinidan doon nga nag-disturb. Nag-ulan. Tanaw na ko, kano sa siya nang hitabo, October man gyud. Kusog man gyud pud ang ulan ato. So, posible gyud, no? Ang introduction dito kuan. So, mga to. Generally, the presence and abundance of zooplankton in Dila River is blank. Please add further chika as pang conclusion. Okay? Sige. The presence and abundance. Karon na pod, letter B na pod ni siya, no? Relationship or correlation of zooplankton diversity and environmental variables. Environmental variables, palihog kung double check ang terms sa inyong habi. Kung if it's water quality, in A, revealed, evident. Ang inyong discussion na ni kanya, PC1 is a negatively, DC2 is a, and you siya, kuha na, ang inyong lagi na, gi-establish na to nga, og kinsay duol, mga to sila closely related. The PCA revealed evident seasonal structuring of zooplankton community in relation to environmental variables. PC plot presents high suspended solids and uneven zooplankton community in the month of October. At October dali peng. October. Ari no? October. Tara day. October. The close positioning of evenness and total suspended solids suggests that suspended solids in water may have induced even distribution of species. No? Kay kus man ang evenness ug ang TSS during the month of October. So, posible nga si TSS ang hinungdan nga even kayo ang distribution during that month. Ato din siyang tagaan dayon og justification. According to reports, high TSS is caused by the increase of precipitation, pasabot sa precipitation is ulan, thus results to turbidity of water, which reduces light penetration and can limit phytoplankton growth. That serves as the main source of food for many zooplankton. When food conditions become limited or more uniform, no single species can easily outcompete others, resulting in a more balanced abundance among species rather than dominance by one or few. Citation din, ana ha? Understand nyo? Giyon say pattern. First sentence, inyong gi-introduce. First two sentence, i-introduce ninyo kinsay duol. No? In the month of October, si evenness ug si TSS ang duol. In which inyo din gi-emphasize dayon pag next na po nga paragraph nga ang kaning evenness diri could be attributed to the taas nga suspended solids nga numan kasi suspended solids daw is ani in which pagtaas ang suspended solids mas turbid ang water, mas gamay ang phytoplank which is the source of food ni zooplank. Now with the limited resources walay outcompete kay sila lang man tanan, gamay ra man ang resources. So nakita ninyo ang flow. Okay. Next. Ari na pud ta sa kani. This results ato pa ri siyang expound pa nato. This results coincides with the work of so inyo din siyang kanang mo hanap tayo mo article nga pareha og trend sa inyo ha. Actually, gikan gyapon ni sa inyo ha, pero akong discuss din gipa-cutify. Atong tanaw na kung giun sa pagpa-cutify ni ma'am ha. This results coincides with the work of Juju et al. Stating that high turbidity and suspended solids significantly affect zooplankton community structure by altering resource availability. Kaning term ninyo diri affecting man guro ni, pero kung gi-term na karon og altering resource availability and increase environmental stress which in turn affects feeding and competitive interaction among species. Their study also emphasized that in some aquatic environments, areas with higher suspended solids had lower diversity and affects species composition, in which this statement aligns with the condition of Dila River during the month of October having lower diversity value. Oh, di nakorelate na to siya. Tama? Na-relate na to siya nga taas og gibinis, ubos og diversity. Tama? Oh, lower diversity value coupled with increased TSS due to high rainfall, which is above the normal rainfall data for the month of October. Narao. Open close pag-asa. Figure blank. October, kani din siya po. Ha? This physical disturbance, therefore, disrupts the stability of Dila River, which possibly affect the feeding dynamics of zooplankton in the area, hence preventing competition dominance and promoting species coexistence. Inyo kay maintaining, promoting. Mas tsada siya, di ba? Mas gaingon dito nga, kanigod hinungdan. This dynamic therefore shows the role of suspended solids in shaping patterns of zooplankton evenness and diversity. Ang inyong term diri atong lahi to yung term boring siya. Nga kabalo kung ikan ra kayo sa article ba. Kana bitaw anaman na siya ngani man nalagaw. Makakita mo og mga termino kanang ingay ngani siya pagka state pag mag-paraphrase mo no. Pwede man na ninyo siya dili directly nga ing ana pagka state pod. Pwede siya kana murag daghan article ang mga thoughts nila i-fuse nimo into one. Ambutog makita ba na ninyo na dapit bay ay gana dapit job lang. Research by Godzilla shows that high turbidity and suspended solid can significantly affect zooplankton by altering resource availability and increasing environmental stress. Altering resource availability and increase environmental stress, which in turn affects feeding and competitive interactions among species. Ingon din mo in some aquatic environments, pag makaingon mo in some aquatic environments, murag yun mo kamoy nag-observe. Dapat, mas hugot siya nga murag nag-claim ninyo ni siya nga result from other paper by stating ani, their study also emphasized that in some aquatic environments, areas with higher suspended solids had lower diversity and affects species composition, in which the statement aligns with, wala na din no, showing that suspended solids help explain pattern of zooplankton diversity. Ato siyang pahugutan based atong result, in which this statement aligns with the condition of Dila River during the month of October, having lower diversity coupled with increased TSS due to high rainfall, which is above the normal rainfall data of the month of October. This physical disturbance therefore disrupts the stability of Dila River. So, emphasize pa din mo, possibly affecting feeding dynamics. Nag-mention man mo diri sa ibabaw og feeding. So ano ko, pwede rin ako ni siya diri para ma-elaborate ko pa. Feeding dynamics of zooplankton in this area, hence preventing competitive dominance. Kaya nag-mention man mo competitive interaction. Pwede rin ako na nag-gets ninyo, nakita ninyo? Nga murag mas mapainyo siya pero lahi nga pamaagi pagka-state. Hence preventing competition dominance and promoting species coexistence. This dynamic therefore shows the role of suspended solids in shaping patterns of zooplankton evenness and diversity. Showing that suspended solid help explain pattern. Boring kay pagkaingon. Pang-close ba? Dapat cute. Nasabot. Diba? Kanang murag isa, dalawa lang to ka cut statements, pero pwede nimo siya dulaon in how you state it, then mas strong din siya pagka-deliver. Tama? Next. These observations in October were in contrast with the findings in the zooplankton community during the month of December. In the PCA plot, December, palihog din ko aniha, unsa nang mga number ninyo na aniha. December is positioned close to conductivity. Duol daw siya kay conductivity that is positively associated to high dominance. So, ang December daw, duol siya kay conductivity associated pagid kay dominance. And far from diversity indices such as Shannon diversity and evenness. This means that in December, zooplankton community structure was strongly influenced by higher conductivity and the community was dominated by one or a few species rather than being evenly distributed. The higher conductivity in December implies for an increased quantity of dissolved ions in the water. Attributed to. Kani siya, kung na-remember kaning sentence diri isa, naapan nito spikas. Nanay, lapit. Ano to? Nga ako siyang para mas mapahugot ng isa. Okay, bayo, sabon to. The higher conductivity in December implies for an increased quantity of dissolved ions in the water attributed to anthropogenic influences such as nearby household waste. Such conditions can cause environmental stress. No, kanada waste, where only zooplankton species that are tolerant to changes in ionic concentration can survive and thrive. As a result, sensitive or non-tolerant species decline or disappear, and this will lead to increased dominance of tolerant species and lower diversity. Ang inyo pagigibutang dito, tolerant species ang mawala. Ambot ninyo. So nga to ha, species and lower diversity. The elevated dominance and the value din sa dominance ha, naman may value sa dominance, diba? In the month of December, and the relatively low diversity value, butang dira, suggest that zooplankton community during this period was less balanced with certain species, particularly Acarcia tonsa, Usmina fatalis, Thermocyclocrassus, Brachyunus sp, that are reported to be less sensitive to environmental stress, becoming more abundant. Kani sila nga mga statements, nagikan ni sa mga tulo, upat ka paragraph, diffuse siya kay para mas strong ang claims. Tama? Dili tungod kay upat ka book imong paragraph, strong imong pagka-deliver. Usahay kay bulag na noon ang thoughts. Tama? Nga kaya mo siya i-deliver into one paragraph only. No? Na-understand ninyo? Mas nakahatag ba siya? Kani nga paragraph, kani nga kuan diri, naghatag ba sa inyo picture? Sa inyo, mas na-understand din yung sitwasyon sa inyong river during the month of December? Next, this pronounced conductivity also coincides with elevated BOD during this month. Kanino po ito nga taas with si BOD, signifying higher levels of biodegradable organic pollution in December and depletion of oxygen, creating a more stressful environment for zooplankton species. Tama? Kaingon mo siya, pagtaas do BOD, ga-deplete ang oxygen. Tama na? This status of riverine ecosystem is strongly not favorable to sensitive species, allowing only tolerant taxa to survive in this eutrophic and oxygen-depleted condition. This further explains the high dominance value during this month, as well as the substantially lower diversity, since only limited zooplankton species can cope with reduced oxygen availability. Sabot ra? Dayon murag ang kaning November ang inyong assignment. Kamoy magbuhat ani. Sabi? Sige, chat.